Hey guys, here is the Hampton Bay Cameron II ceiling fan from. This is one of the two that I pulled from a restaurant that was closed down. These fans were about to be thrown out, so I just popped in, and the guy said, "Oh, I can have them," so I just took them. There was a Sears Kenmore. There was two of them, but I was only able to save one of them. And the reason is because the other one didn't have the down on it, and two, when I went back to get it, I did try to get it, but the door was locked, so there's no way to get it because I was going to the Dominican the next day, so there was really no way to save it. So this fan is the one from 1999 of March. I'm showing this one first. Is the reason is because the other one already had a blade arms attached to it, and since this one didn't have any attached to it, when I showed it in the other video, the blade arms were I already had the blades attached to them, so I just threw them on. Well, there was two of these are from the other fan because this one is the one that had the broken blade arm, and one of them was actually bent pretty badly, so I took that one off, and I'm using a second one from the other fan on this one, so it won't wobble that much while I'll test it on the floor. Now, I won't be featuring a spin down, and the reason is because I don't have too much space on my camera when it's on my phone, but I will be doing a spin down in the future, and the reason is because Mark Wilson did say that I can record some fans in his basement someday, test them out. So this fan I will bring over there one day and test it. Or this one or the other one. Either one of them, who doesn't matter. But alright, let me start off on low. There we go, now it's on. I was wondering for a second, I looked at the wires, I'm like, it's not disconnected, so I didn't know why. This fan does have a pretty fast high speed. I mean, not fast high speed, fast low speed. Given its size, it's actually pretty good. Low speed is medium on some fans that are 52 inches. Something I do like about this fan is the long wires. Let me zoom in. Due to it being on a long down rod, they didn't trim the wires, but I do find it pretty interesting that it has very long wires, as some fans you find new in a box don't have long wires like this. This is actually a pretty good air mover on low speed, to be honest. This fan I do want to put in my kitchen, but my mom, I'm going to try to convince, maybe because the ceiling needs to be redone. After I record the two cameras, Sears Kenmore and the last secret fan, that I will do an update of the fans in my house for National Ceiling Fan Day. So look forward to that. Alright, let me move it up to medium. Has a pretty fast medium speed, to be honest. I actually am pretty happy to have this fan. Well, the other one, because I've always liked these fans. Especially seeing these two exact ones as a little kid a lot, so these are actually pretty big childhood fans of mine. A lot of the older Hampton Bay fans from like the late 90s, early 2000s are huge childhood fans, and they're not Casablanca quality, but it's what I grew up with, so that's why they're special to me and sentimental. It does have a little bit of a hum, but I think it's because it's vibrating on the floor. But who knows? It's not making any bearing noise or nothing, so that's a good sign. And these fans weren't used too much either, so that could also be another reason. Alright, now let me move it up to high speed. And this fan does go pretty fast and high, so just to let you guys know. And it does move a very good amount of air high as well. Now, if I'm correct, there are some fan collectors. There are very few fan collectors that have this in polished brass. So yeah. I am pretty happy to find the mini version of this in polished brass. These are the only two I've seen in general. Like, I don't think I've seen any other fan collectors on the Facebook group of ceiling fans post a 44-inch of this fan in polished brass. I've only seen white ones, so, and these are the only ones I've seen besides the Hampton Bay Cameron I recorded of the cross ones as well, which that's the only other brass one I've seen. So these are pretty hard to find in brass in my area. I've seen a couple white ones, but yeah, that's really it. This is a very powerful fan. Again, out of all the Hampton Bays I've tested, this is definitely the most powerful. And the Hampton Bay Cameron fans are actually very good quality for Hampton Bay. They're actually a lot better quality than a lot of the other fans I've tested. It's actually almost comparable to the quality of Hunter fans, to be honest. I'm actually not joking. Not all the Hunter fans, but there are some Hunter fans that this is actually better quality than, to be honest. And I'm not talking about the newer ones, but some of the older ones as well. Especially in air movement, that being said. I do plan to look to get this fan in the white finish in this size. If everybody has one, let me know so I can buy it off of you if you're planning to sell it. This is such a powerful fan. I'm really amazed by its size and strength. And I am trying to get this fan in 52 inches in polished brass and 52 inches in white. I don't really care for the white and brass one because those ones I didn't really grow up with. This one I grew up with, so that's the reason why. I just found out this year that they had a white and brass one, and apparently there's an antique brass version of it too. I didn't even know that either. Antique brass one I might be interested in, but the ones that I do like a lot is the Hampton Bay Cameron II Plus, or the ones that came with a white integrated in it already. So yeah. I'm going to bring it back in closer in case I'm going to get a good amount of air movement. These fans are actually definitely one of my favorite fans from Hampton Bay. Alright, now let me shut it off. And I'm not doing spin down because I'm going to be, when I test this at Mark Wilson's basement, I'll do a spin down for it since I'll probably have more space on my phone then. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.